Hey guys, Funtime 3 Friday 3 here, and today I have another video for you guys. Today I want to continue telling more vivid memories from school. Before continuing this video, please visit my company Funtime 3 Friday 3 Records, make an account and take a look at f3f3records.com/join. Anyway, let's continue the video. I've had some stupid and rebellious colleagues at school which had only 10 IQ and did so many bullshits. Jesse, Michael, and Jason were the three smart asses gang. And when I'm telling that, oh boy, you guys don't know how many bullshits these three motherfuckers did. So let's get started, shall we? Jesse. For a little bit of context, Jesse was my colleague for 1 year because before 8th grade to be a single class, there were two types of classes, A and B. He came from the B class. He was doing so many bullshits that he got transferred in 7th or 8th grade for that in a different school and later got transferred back to our school because they couldn't keep him for the same reason. What an irony, to be honest. I have two story times and memories with this dude in 8th grade for today. Bathroom video. One day, I think it was a Thursday or a Friday, it was a beautiful day, and in the Romanian class, I felt like I wanted to pee. The bell rang, and the next hour I've had the French class. I've said to pee and start reading because I knew that the teacher would listen to me to grade me. So I've got to the school's boys' bathroom and started doing my business. At one moment, I could hear the bathroom door opening, and I've said that maybe it's someone who wants to do his business. Then I've heard a phone camera starting to record, and then I've looked up the bathroom walls and saw a phone recording me. Then I've yelled, "Hey, stop recording me!" And the dude left as quickly as possible. I finished my business and got in the hallway. Then Jesse came to me and started laughing at me saying, "I've recorded you, Funtime." And I've said, "Jesse, delete that shit right now. It's not funny at all." And he said, "Make me, dude. I'll post this on YouTube and make millions out of you peeing." And I've said, "Dude, this is illegal. I can report you to the police and stuff and you'll get in juvie. At least let me see the footage." And he said, "Nah, dude, you can report me and I don't want that." Then, the next week or so, I was talking with Freddy the Games in the hallway when Jesse came to me and started laughing at me saying, "Funtime, I've made a lot of money from you peeing." And I've ignored him while he was leaving me alone. Then, Freddy the Games asked me this, "Funtime, what was that about?" And I've said, "Nothing. He recorded me peeing in the bathroom." And he said, "Damn, dude." Whistling in the left ear. One day, I think it was a Monday, because in that day when it happened, it was a beautiful spring morning, and I've had the French class. For a backstory, I've stayed with a colleague, let's call him Zach due to privacy reasons, in the same bench, and he always were hating me for no reason, and he always was an unbearable person. He always were hating life and was an antisocial person. Friday, he asked the French teacher to move me as he hates me and doesn't see potential to stay with me. The French teacher said yes, and she moved me in the front of the class, while moving a colleague, let's call her Ashley due to privacy reasons as well, with him. By the way, he asked the same thing after a month or so, and Ashley never did something bad towards him. So back to the actual story time. Monday, I've came to school and forgot that I wasn't staying with Zach together in the same bench anymore. So he said, "Dude, you're not staying with me anymore. You're staying in the front of the class. Did you forgot?" And I've said, "Yeah, sorry." And I sat down in a bench. I said to look on the window as I didn't care to repeat my lesson, when from nowhere I could hear a very loud whistling in my left ear, which lasted 5-10 seconds. No joke, after the whistling I could feel how I couldn't hear anymore with my left ear. So because I was a 14-year-old, I punched him in his right shoulder because I've said that it was fair. Then he started yelling at me saying, "Ouch, Funtime, you motherfucker! I'll tell the teacher!" So when the teacher came, he started showing the blaming finger to me and said, "Teacher, Funtime punched me for no reason in my right shoulder. And I've said, for no reason, dude? You started this. You loudly whistled in my left ear for 5-10 seconds, and of course I've had to protect myself. Then the teacher said, see, Jesse, nobody have something bad towards you. You're the only one who starts the problem. He just reacted to the threat, but he also shouldn't have punched you for that, right, Funtime? And I've said, fuck no, I've just protected myself as my parents teach me in the 7 years at home to protect myself against threats. And then she said, right, in that case, Jesse says sorry to Funtime, Funtime says sorry to Jesse, and let's continue to have peace. And we've apologized to each other and got back to the French class. Michael. For a little bit of context, Michael was my colleague for 2-3 years because he repeated the 5th or 6th grade for one time. I don't know, he just was having a personality who thought that he was clever. I have one story time and memory with this dude in 8th grade for today. The last history class. One day it was a beautiful spring or summer day. I think it was a Tuesday or a Thursday. I don't really remember, to be honest. Those 2 days were the only days which I've had the history class. It was our final history class. The teacher came into the classroom, sat down, and asked us this question.
Hey boys, how do you guys hook a chick, or whatever you call it?
Then he brought Ashley to the front of the class because she was the most beautiful girl there. The teacher was in mid-40s or 50s and maybe he wanted to see how we do it. I don't know. Every boy in the class impressed the teacher, but when to go to these 3 motherfuckers, he sighed and said,
okay boys, impress me!
Michael said to Jason,
hey Thomas, start the music.
And then to Jesse,
hey Shithead, give me a pair of sunglasses.
Then Jason started playing some Manele music from my country in his phone, and Michael started walking while dancing to Ashley and asked her,
hey baby, wanna be my girlfriend?
Everyone in the class was laughing his/her butt off at him. Then, when it was Jesse's turn, he just started kissing her and asked her, oh baby, please be my wife. Everyone was laughing so hard. Then, when it was Jason's turn, he just came to her, picked her up, and started walking the classroom away with her while yelling, oh baby, let's get married. Everyone was laughing so hard at that we were on the floor. Jason. For a little bit of context, Jason was my colleague for 1-2 years because he repeated the 5th or 6th grade for 2 times. He had a personality who didn't give a shit about school and always were the troublemaker. I have one story time and memory with this dude. In 8th grade for today, the science computer lab mommy. One day it was a beautiful autumn day, a Friday more specific, and in that day, I've had the science computer lab class at the end of the day, so it was night when this happened. The class started, the teacher came in the classroom and sat down, then started making the attendance. Jason as usually were missing and nobody gave the shit about it. In that day, the teacher wasn't in a good mood and didn't let us to use the computers, so she decided to teach us a lesson by making us write it down. 30 minutes had passed and the door opens it up violently and Jason came inside with, and I'm not making this up, a mummified girl glued in duct tape. This 16 years old motherfucker that should have more IQ than us glued a random girl who was 2 years younger than us. Later I found out that it was his cousin, which makes this a little bit better in legal ways. But still he shouldn't do that. Oh yeah, guess who the fuck helped that girl to unglue herself from the duct tape? Bingo, the teacher. So for the next 30 minutes of the class, she helped her getting unglued. This video is longer than I've intended to do. I've just wanted to show you guys how my school really were. The newest generation, aka Gen Alpha or even Gen Beta, will never understand our craziness as the Gen Z. In the next part, I'll talk about more vivid memories from school, so let me know in the comments down below if you want more. The moral of the story is, well, there's a lot of them. Don't record people in the bathroom, it's illegal and seriously not cool. Don't damage someone's hearing, we only get one pair of ears. And you don't wanna mess that up. Don't make yourself a clown just for laughs, it's not worth losing your dignity, and definitely don't duct tape your cousin like a mommy and crash your class like a maniac. That's not funny, that's how you end up in detention or worse. But yeah guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Listen to my music, follow my socials in the description of this video down below. Please purchase my merch, join my YouTube channel as a VIP bear, join my company at f3f3records.com/join, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!